Hello and good evening. My name is Alma Portillo. I am currently in the RN to BSN program. This class is the Nursing 4502. My topic is doing our structural organization and process. So I am doing our video interview. Let's see here. The facility that I have chosen and that I also work for is St. David's Healthcare. St. David's is an HCA affiliated hospital, which means that's a Hospital Corporation of America, which is a for-profit organization. St. David's is also non-for-profit, so it's unique in that sense that it's a for-profit and non-for-profit as well. It's non-for-profit in the sense that it helps the community with, there are two foundations, which is the actual St. David's Foundation and also the Georgetown Hospital Foundation. So like I said, it's both nonprofit and for-profit. Let's see here. So the facility that I currently work at and I have put in my PowerPoint and throughout, this unit is St. David's Medical Center, which we also call Main because it's downtown St. David's. It's downtown Austin. And so it's one of the main facilities down there. St. David's has several facilities in the Austin area. Like I said, St. David's Medical Center, Main is one of the bigger ones. It's a stroke center. It also has higher level of care for like NICU, maternal kind of things. One of our facilities in Round Rock, which I live in, St. David's Round Rock, is a level 2 trauma center, and St. David's South Austin Medical Center is also a level 2 trauma center as well. Let me see here. So that's the kind of level of care that they can provide. They have everything that's needed. Let's see. St. David's, like I said, is, let me see here. The actual chain of command, for St. David's, starts off with, like I said, or I said in my PowerPoint, we take care of Central and West Texas being El Paso. In El Paso, we take care of Del Sol Medical Center and Las Palmas as well. They belong to us as well. So we're Central Texas and West Texas, so Central West Texas Division. For the West Texas Division, the president and CEO is David Huffstetler. Following that is going to be Cindy Seitz, who's the vice president and CFO, and then followed by the CMO, chief medical officer, being Kenneth White Mitchell. Our actual chief nurse executive is Sheila Fata, is who it is. But for the facility that I'm in, which is St. David's Medical Center, our actual CNO for there is going to be Lynn O'Neill. She's our actual CNO there at St. David's Medical Center. And what I had, the interview that I did with one of my team leads, Jory Short, who works at the call center where I work, our chain of command is going to be Brett Steffen, who is our actual director, the division director there for OCC, followed by Guy Stevenson, who's the actual director, the nurse director or director of nursing, and then followed by Whitney Babb is our nurse manager, and then our team leads, which is like our charge nurses, can fluctuate and vary depending on who's there that day. We typically have in our staff about 5 to 6 people that alternate for team leading and things of that sort. So that's my chain of command there. As far as any mass casualty event, hospital-wide, I was kind of directing it for hospital-wide and our actual department-wide. We follow the National Incident Management System, so NIMS. So that's what we follow and what we coordinate with. Just like any other healthcare institution, first responders, triaging patients the way they need to be triaging. They're at OCC because we do have a lot of vital patient information, all the transfers that we do. We typically have laptops that in case of any kind of emergency, we take off and we take off of their docking station and we take with us actually because it provides everything that we need in case of any kind of massive or mass casualty event or anything like that. patient safety maintained during casualty events, pretty much just like any other facility. I'm coming from the ER. I've worked in the ER before, triaging as best as we can, and go, through patients in that sense. And so anyway, I guess that concludes my interview, and I hope I've given you some insight into what some of St. David's is, St. David's Medical Center here in Austin, Texas, and the surrounding area. And of course, nice enough to have El Paso in there with Del Sol and Los Palmas Medical Center. I hope you've enjoyed my presentation. Thank you, and have a good evening.